behind them. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Shorty SX, and today I'm bringing you some more kills, streaks, feeds, and everything like that with the Ironside Ballista on Hardpoint. And I thought it'd be the perfect time to say, hey, guess what? I got a new mic. And I hope you guys will enjoy the new mic because it's not only extremely beautiful and sexy sitting here on my table, but it actually lets my voice come out a lot nicer, and hopefully you guys can get a little bit more of what I say. But anyway, with that in mind, today's commentary is going to be about Hardpoint, because Hardpoint seems to be one of my favorite game types in Black Ops 2. In fact, it's probably the one I've played the most, or the one I've enjoyed the most. Because you guys know I play free-for-all, and I played free-for-all in Modern Warfare 3 and any other COD because I love that. But in Black Ops 2, that doesn't seem to be quite as much fun, so I seem to be enjoying Hardpoint the most. And of course, just in case you don't know what Hardpoint is, it's what I'm playing right now. It's basically King of the Hill, as in an area the map lights up and you have to go control it. That's it. Now, the one thing you should really know about Hardpoint, because I'm sure most of you guys have already played it, is the hardpoints on a specific map are always the same, and they always start or they rotate in the exact same order. So memorizing those is actually pretty key to knowing what's happening or what's going on around you. But we'll get to that in a second. Now, the cool thing about the Ironside Ballista is actually the one gun or the one sniper so far I've been able to rush with, because you guys know that with scopes and the way snipers work in Black Ops 2, it's actually not that easy to rush. And I know you guys are going to be like, oh no, it's totally possible to rush. But it's not as possible to rush as it was in Modern Warfare 3. And the Ironside Ballista actually lets you do that, because now I've actually been able to, push, as in like run and like actually advance on my enemy while quickscoping and while actually trying to kill them and succeeding, sort of. You guys will be the judge of that. But the point is, because of how fast the Ironsides, aim and let you do everything, it's actually it's great. Like, that's what I'm loving the most so far. Even though it lacks the scope, and I've said this in the past, I love scopes, man. I love scopes. But what are you gonna do? And just as that Slums gameplay ended and we're on the beautiful Hijacked, I just want to give you the biggest tip there ever was for Hardpoint, or the biggest one I could come up with, which is flank your enemies. Like you see right now, they're all controlling the middle, but I just took one of the routes, went on the side, and oh look, I'm right behind all of them. So what can you do? You can just shoot them all, capture the hardpoint, get a buttload of points, get your kill streaks, and start running. Now, seriously, that is probably the most useful thing ever. Like, just try to flank, go around, try to make sure you go behind your enemies, because with hardpoint you can almost guarantee the fact that everyone's going to be running to the hardpoint like sheep, be like, bah, and just run at the hardpoint. So if you manage to get between the sheep and the hardpoint or behind them, then beautiful, you're winning, you're doing great. But aside of that, another tip I gotta give you for pretty much any objective game type, not just Hardpoint, is that if you notice, my kill streaks have been pretty consistent lately, and I've been using Guardians and Sentry guns like crazy, because those two are freaking awesome when it comes to objective game types. Like, if you play anything like Hardpoint, or especially Capture the Flag, or even S&D, which are all game types you see in the League matches, by the way, but Sentry guns and Guardians are invaluable. Like, they're freaking awesome for any of those game types, because you can either put them on, let's say, a specific lane and have that lane completely shut off to your enemies, if you put them properly, of course, or you could just put them directly on the hardpoint or on your flag, and trust me, they'll do a lot more good covering your flag or that hardpoint than a lot of random teammates you're going to meet online. So keep that in mind. Now, aside of that, you may have figured out that I also have been playing quite a bit of League matches lately, and I must say that's actually one of my favorite new additions in Black Ops 2, because the League matches are great, and they let you play decent opponents at all times, and you actually care about ranks and stuff like that. And I got ranked up to #1 in my Platinum division quite a while back, except now this one dude's catching up to me, but it doesn't matter. The point is, I've been playing against very challenging opponents over there. It's not the easiest thing, and Guardians and Sentry guns have been very, very helpful, especially if someone quits on you or they're just bad and stuff like that. But another little thing I wanted to ask you guys is, do you actually want to see some of that gameplay? Because although I haven't actually been sniping too much in League matches, because, well, the level of competition is a little high, so I feel I could be a much bigger asset to my team with a red gun or something like that, I have actually quite a bit of that gameplay, and they're usually very exciting games if you care about, exciting games when you really, really, really have to win, and where winning is really all that matters. But let me know if you want to see some of that. And aside of that, another thing I've actually been playing like crazy is a game called Rocksmith, which is basically like Guitar Hero with real guitar, because I've been playing guitar for quite a while, and I love it. But we'll talk about that some other time, and let me know what you guys thought, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.